This is Manor. Wait, give me 1 second. Peasant. Peasant! Stupid peasant. Haha, keep rolling that barrel, peasant. Idiot loser. Oh, pardon me. This is Manor Lords, and I'm loving it. And this is DaFloovia, my barony. A majestic land, full of peasants. Peasants that love mud, that love filth. And in Manor Lords, I love plopping down roads almost as much as peasants love plopping in buckets, and then throwing that plop right onto a burning down peasant shack. Oh, there's nothing better. Peasant. So let's get to building our village. Oh wait, hold on, this peasant's busy. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to limber up there, buddy, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do. Oh yeah, here it comes. Yeah, who's a good ox? Who's a good boy or girl? Who's a good ox? Now get to work, damn it. We gotta build some houses. And some more houses. And I guess you guys can drink water. Fine, you can have a well. Now that these bucket plopping peasants have houses, I can rename them. These names, these are peasant names. These names are slightly better peasant names. Hans, Madalena, and Ditz? No. It's Bubba, Bubbalina, and Ditz. And then we got... Richard, Big Rick, and Baber.
Message for you, son.
A message from one of my admirers. Speaking of my renown, yes. My god, Hildebert van Burdenfer is my greatest rival. He's the other baron on this map. Yeah, screw him. Let's just not write him back. But instead, we'll crush him. First, we need industry. So the peasants built a logging camp, a forager hut, woodcutters, and of course, I plopped down a road. That was a good one. Now go, peasants, go. Start the work. Build up the economy so we can build an army to crush the Baron. Oh my god. Get to work! While they get to work making me all the money that I can eat, I'm gonna build them a market so they can sell their goods. Look at them go, they're so enthusiastic. In fact, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna see what it's all about. Well, this is pretty nice.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Wow, that's really nice firewood. And so it was, we were off to autumn. A season that brought farming, and windmill, and other stuff. Like everyone's favorite, including mine, Road Boulder. We love you, Road Boulder. Don't ever change. Our little village was growing. But nearby, bandits threatened our way of life. And threatened to take our poo buckets. And our Road Boulder. Wait, where'd it go? But before we dealt with the bandits, we had to deal with a fire. And that's when we discovered our peasants don't give up. Mostly because they have endless buckets of filth and poo that they can throw on this fire. Unfortunately, we also discovered it does absolutely nothing to help put out a fire. But hey, at least we discovered where the boulder went. Welcome back, Boulder. And so soon enough, winter came around. And in the Middle Ages, winter sucked. I mean, it still sucks. But back then, all they did was spoon and drink booze. And I haven't given them booze yet, so I guess they just spooned a bunch. And so spring came. But wait. Not so fast there, spring. In the winter, I did give them religion. But they had to dig it out of holes to find it. Yeah, there it is. There's that religion. Good job. I'm sure you'll use whatever doctrines this religion has wisely. Peasants. And so, springtime, get your rainy ass out of here. We're still talking about the harshness of winter, and in the Middle Ages, it was hard. Harder than the little tiny pebbles that came off of the milling stone that they would eat in their bread. Even harder than Road Boulder. What I'm trying to say is that bandits were approaching the village. I knew I had to do something. That's when it came to me. Why not give the village the greatest gift any village, or person, or town, or city, or country, or nation could ever receive? The gift of a manor. Actually, I don't like it right here. I'm gonna relocate it. Yeah, this is much better. Land to build around it, to build a fort. But really the reason why I wanted the manor is because now we have access to retinues. Not just stinky militia peasant soldiers. And even better, so that we can customize the retinue. Because I need to personalize my soldiers. I need somebody with a name like Hanklin McHanky, a fierce warrior. Or Schmorg, Babagoon, Busta, Daddy Fresh. Come on, you get the idea. Now that we've got this lovely band of perfectly named not peasants, they're marching off to battle.
Stay together!
The old Floovy boys have done it. They've driven off the raiders. But we've lost some men. Let's take a look at the damage. Oh God, Hanklin McHanky, please be alright. Alright, Daddy Fresh is alive. I mean, we knew he was gonna survive. He's awesome. Babagoon. And Schmorg. Oh my God, Hanklin McHanky died. And somebody else died. There they are. I don't care about them as much. This is a tremendous blow, but at least Schmorg loves animals. That's always nice to fall back on. Alright, Springtime, you can come in now. And so spring came, and our ploppers and their plop buckets were safe. But the peasants weren't safe from their lord, because I didn't read something, and I accidentally killed all of our deer, which was like half of our food, and the village began to starve. But I did give the peasants iron, and smithies, and bloomeries, which might be the same thing, I don't even know. And you might be asking yourself, did that make up for having less food? Absolutely not, because there was hardly any iron. It was like 1 month's supply. In fact, this guy holding absolutely nothing is a pretty good representation of how little iron we actually had. Wow. Worst of all, peasants can't eat iron. We were screwed. So I built a trading post to try to import food, but we had no goods to sell, so I couldn't buy anything. And the prices were absolutely outrageous, so I wouldn't have bought them anyways. I'd rather starve. Well, I mean, I wouldn't starve, I'm a lord. But the peasants, I would rather have them starve. And they did. I mean, it got pretty dire. The whole thing. I mean, we had such little food that somehow we actually had -1 meat. It's like we owed somebody else meat or something. We didn't even have nothing. We had less than nothing. Which would actually be pretty impressive if the entire village wasn't starving. And oh my God, we were going to war with the Baron. He was claiming everything on the map. We had no choice. We had to meet him out on the battlefield, or else it would be losers. Look at them. Now you, peasants, you fine and decent human beings, are the best fighters that this village has to offer. We're all counting on you. Good luck out there. Go get 'em, boys! Oh God, they've surrounded us. They're closing in. It's over. I failed. I'm no Baron. I'm no Lord. I'm no Manor Lord. Thanks, peasants. I needed that. Really woke me up. And you know what? I've got an idea. Welcome to New DaFloovia, the better DaFloovia. A village, no wait, a town, where the markets are bustling. Buckets float. And the people know how to walk through walls. And I hear your concern over there. You're saying, but do the people still love filth? Well, check this out. Did you see that mud? Yeah. Did you see that mud? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's some quality filth. Oh, no way, I gotta check out that mud. And I can also hear you thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? Let me explain. I made a better city. I knew what I was doing, so we don't have to go through the whole process again. Let's just go kick that guy's ass this time. What was that guy's name? I don't remember. But remember that letter that guy wrote? I didn't even read it this time. In fact, I don't even think I can read in the new DaFloovia. That's how great it is. This town had it all. Blacksmiths, blacksmithing, a cobbler making cobbler, and a tailor doing whatever tailors do. And this town was packing. It was almost as packing as that guy petting the ox. You know what? I think that guy needs to get away from the ox. All right, I got it. It was almost as packing as the amount of traders trying to get through this door because they're stupid and they can't figure it out. Just one at a time, come on. Oh, it's this guy. Great. It's always one jackass. Classic. And I know you're thinking that all those people are there just to take a look at this sexy manor, but you're wrong. They're there to trade, because our economy was booming. See, we have this endless clay pit that's apparently covered in floating leaves. And that's where we get the clay to make roof tiles. That's right. This is a roof tile selling town. Isn't that exciting? No, but seriously, we make a lot of money. So much money and influence that I've claimed every other place to claim. Except for the barons. Haha. We'll get those soon enough, you dirty bastard. No, right now I need to train a giant army. Oh, look, I already trained one. No more stupid peasant that doesn't know how to hold his axe. Let's go try him out on some bandits. Ooh, that's a nice bandit camp. It's ours now. Oh, a little bandit force fight? That's fine. Oh, and look who came to rain arrows down on our people while they're fighting the bandits. It's the bastard baron.
Just no regard for human life.
Oh my god, he's learned so much. Look at him kill. I remember the days when he was doing that. Oh, he was such a stupid peasant back then. Now look at him. He's a murderer. But DaFloovia wasn't done growing just yet. We set up new settlements in La Frenchia, named after some French-Canadian guy. La Frenchia supplied me with more money, which was great because Lord's gotta have his money, but also supplying DaFloovia with much needed food because DaFloovia's population was huge. It was as big as an ox. I mean, maybe bigger. Next, we set up Newer Hampshire, named of course after ancient Hampshire. With these two new settlements supplying us food and growing our army, we were ready to take on the Baron and take his lands. They'd done it. They won the first battle, and it was glorious. So they headed home, and they all made love, and babies, and those babies turned into archers. And in the winter, we met one more time for the fate of whatever this world and land and kingdom is called. But I renamed this territory Hanklin McHanky Place. Rest in peace, sweet angel. Vengeance shall be yours when we meet our enemy on the battlefield, which is right now. The enemy had a lot of troops. My strategy is to use these new archers as peasant fodder, distract a good chunk of their army, while our infantry pushes through and routs theirs. They have the numbers, but we have DaFloovia, boys. Classic Baron move, willfully firing into the battle, killing his own people, and then being happy about it. Weirdos. I knew he was desperate. Soon enough, we routed his infantry, and we ran after what was left of his army, chasing them to the forests, where we surrounded them, and finished it. We did it. We conquered the map. And you know what? I had a lot of fun. I really enjoy Manor Lords. I do want to say thank you to the developer, Greg. Thanks to those at Hooded Horse Studios for being so open with the game. Hooded Horse is the publisher. Greg is the one guy that developed this game, which is insane. I know I've shown a lot of goofy bugs and clipping, but this is an early access game developed by one guy. And it's so beautiful, and it's so fun. So if ever a game deserved to be in early access, it's probably this one. I'm excited to play more, and I'm excited to see where this game goes, because it has a lot of potential. Oh, and about the title, the thing that you would never guess that I built, I mean, it was the manor. Come on, it's right in the thumbnail. If you didn't know that, then what are you, a peasant? Get out of here now.